Hello, Planet Jaden. Hello, hello, Jaden. How are you? Hello, Bagel Man. You are Eat Hot Dog. Congratulations. Very proud of you. I'm eating nothing on this very stream. Not a thing. Not a thing. Just will not be happening. Good, it's been forever since I joined a stream. It's been forever since I streamed, which is fun. So we'll see how this goes. Just kind of hanging out. I've been very busy. You're baking. I know, it's so hot. It's so hot. I'm gonna stream for as long as I can handle. Cause even despite the fact that I cut off my hair, I'm still like, ugh, I need to go get some like ice cream or something. Oh boy. You are also on the drugs. Very cool. I still feel very weird about streaming when I'm not in like my home environment because like, you know, I have to be used to like, I'm in a space that I don't talk because it's like, I don't know, dorms are weird. I'm in a dorm right now, and I find it a very weird space, just because of I don't know how to act in them. I just don't know how to. What are you baking? It's a weed joke. It's a joke about marijuana. Is the point of this, I believe. The marijuana point. Brownie, are you actually breaking? No weed? Oh, wow. I'm quite impressed. I don't understand what baking is. I don't have a kitchen anymore. Well, I don't have a kitchen for a little bit. I'm still living in the city. It is almost, honestly, it's like, I feel like I'm halfway through living like this right now. The kitchen is cold, but that sounds awesome. I don't think you can eat a kitchen. I don't know if that's how that works. You guys think so little of me? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't think you could bake. I fully believe in your capabilities now, and I'm so sorry that I did that to you in the past and you know, said that kind of stuff. It feels very rude of me, now that I think about it. It feels very, very rude, very, very mean. So my sincerest apologies. I'll never do that again. Yeah, I'm literally living in dorms for like a couple of weeks, just because I'm working on something in a city that I don't normally live in at the moment. So I needed somewhere to stay, and this was the cheapest option. I do not want your wiener. I'll be good actually. Anyways, I'm just chilling tonight. Just kind of hanging out, just coming in and seeing what's up in the stratosphere. I set up some like stream stuff, so I have my iPad that has chat on it, which is really fun. Hello, Ray, how are you? I don't know. I'm gonna see if it works. I know, I've got an iPad. I've got my iPad going on here. I'll show you what the setup looks like in a minute. But not before I show you what I look like now, because if you'll remember, I did in fact used to look like this. Look at all that hair. Look at all that disgusting mane. That untamed, ungroomed man. Ugh. Disgusting. Yikes. Nobody likes that. Hello, Milo. How are you? But now I'm bald. I'm completely and utterly bald. I have no hair on my head. I don't even have sideburns. They cut off my side. I don't know why. I don't know why you would do that. That doesn't make sense to me. So I have no hair. Thank you. Thank you everyone for your compliments. I appreciate it. I really like it actually. I think I'm gonna try and like keep up on keeping my hair nice and trimmed. Give me your hair trimmings. No, I'm not doing that. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Jaden. I don't know what boozy fade means, but it's cool. Thank you. I'll take it. Golden Retriever. Yeah, so this is who I am now. This is what I have become, and here I am. Hello, welcome to stream. Twitch is. I do stink right now because it is very, very hot outside. Hello, fellow kids. It is me, Ray is dumb. That's not true. I'm Caleb. Closeted gay-looking boy. Wow, that's an assumption. That is a crazy assumption. Bow bow. Happy Pride, for sure. Happy Pride Month. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. And if you have a plan to go to a Pride parade or a Pride festival this month, I hope it's a good time. My microphone is limp. It is very much not doing the thing it's supposed to be doing, but that's okay. I can work around it. This is fine. Bro got that floppy mic. Maybe it's better like this. Is it better like this? I was going to, but I'm getting my wisdom teeth. No, that's so sad. Good luck with your surgery, and I hope it goes well. I hope it goes very, very well. I know it's like a little bit scary. I have a friend that's on recovering from wisdom teeth surgery right now. If you have a piece of advice from me, I say, go get a Frosty from Wendy's. I think those are very, very good. Don't drink through straws. Yeah, that's true. Go get don't sneeze. Yes, if you have advice from when you had your wisdom teeth taken out, please plop it in chat right now. My mom watched Bird Box while I was tripping on anesthetics, and that was a horrifying experience. So my second piece of advice is not to watch Bird Box. Don't watch Bird Box on drugs. My best piece of advice. There's a bear on this. You can't see it because you can kind of see him. I don't know how I'm going to smoke weed. Do you mean weed? You don't know how you're going to weed? Well, my friend, edibles will be your friend, because don't smoke while you're in recovery. So that's like a week or two. Oh, I forgot about those. Yes, they're very helpful when you're not allowed to smoke. Corners of my mouth are empty. Congratulations, Bagel Man. Is there anybody in this chat that has wisdom teeth at the moment? Literally got them removed in August last year, and the hole still isn't filled in. Let me all mine are filled. They're all nice and filled. You do? Congratulations. A week or two. What's a week or two? At a recording of me after surgery that okay, roommate was only born with 2. That's lucky as hell. My mother, I went to go get my wisdom teeth done, and like, you know, you get put like pretty heavily under anesthetics. I'm very weak. Like, I cannot handle my anesthetics well at all. I can't handle my drugs. I can't handle my alcohol well. Can't handle any of it well. It immediately just tears right through me, right? So she decides that immediately after my surgery, the best thing to make me go do is to go to school to grab my books. So I'm walking through the hallways, and just absolutely like knocking shit over and like yelling at people, or not yelling at people, calling them like peasants and whatnot. And I'm like, this is not a good vibe. This is not a good vibe. Like, at all. Yeah, so that was tough. Yeah, no, Canada, our legal drinking age is 19, but, you know, is alcohol really worth it? I don't know. I'm grappling with that at the moment. I'm like, well, isn't even that good? I don't know if it's that good. I'm in, name unmarked city here, and one of the craziest things that I've seen happening as of late is that there's just tons of illegal mushrooms stores, like magic mushrooms. Magic mushrooms aren't legal in Canada, like, at all. Like, in the slightest. And they're just fucking everywhere. Like, every single block has a shroom store. Like, I have a picture right here. 1 second, let me show you this. Like, look at that. That's not allowed. How are they getting, they're advertised too, like they have like big psychedelic signs on the boards, or like signs on the windows and like all of that. I know it's not cops, because the cops like raid these places sometimes. And apparently I read an article about it. Apparently it's supposed to be like a medical protest is what they're trying to do. They're trying to do a medical protest. and also trying to supply people with drugs that are safer than ones you get off the street. You tried magic mushrooms once. I'm sending the cops to your house right now. Yeah, no, so all of these shroom stores are popping up all around insert big city here with no license to sell them, just as a protest. Not to get too political, but I think they should decriminalize that. They're trying the medical angle like weed. Yeah, they totally should. Yes, they are trying the medical angle like weed. I think it's valid. There's some studies out there that have been lining it up with good stuff. You know, it's just, I don't know. I think it's a plant. I think you could. I think you could go into the forest. You could go into the forest and pick some out of the ground. So it's hard to keep it illegal. If you microdose it. Yes, let's talk the ethics of psilocybin mushrooms right now on my stream. It's a We Bare Bears water bottle, but it's very faded. It bounced around in a bag a little bit, so it's dying right now. Just concerned about the wrong people getting it? Yes, absolutely. I wish I was kidding, but I put my butter outside to melt and it actually melted. Of course it did. The wrong people getting it? Absolutely, yeah. But it's better for the wrong people to get it through, like... Okay. Okay. It's better for the wrong people to get it through legal, monitored sources rather than getting them off of the streets, in my opinion. Just because because you don't know what could be in stuff when you get it off the streets. Yeah, straight mushrooms better than laced. Absolutely. Like covering mushrooms. I was not on mushrooms. Oh. Mem, would you like to go to the forest sometime so I don't have to spend any money and we can be little hunter-gatherers? I have a live gig at 7, so I need to get my ass ready. Well, congratulations on the live gig. Are you playing music? Forest time. Woo! No, well, I was watching this documentary called How to Change Your Mind. It's a 4-part miniseries on Netflix. It's a 4-part miniseries on Netflix. And one of the episodes is on psilocybin mushrooms, and there was like this case where there was a patch of psilocybin mushrooms growing right across the road from the police station in this local town, in this small town rather. And it's just like, they just grow because they're plants, right? They just be growing everywhere. Only direct his ass to the poison. Excuse me. Okay, I guess it could be all over. I could end stream right now. I'll go to one of those special fancy little stores and have myself a little trip to the Mars. To the moon, and back. No transport needed. No, but my jaw keeps twitching or something and hitting my teeth together. I would not recommend doing magic mushrooms. Go to the weed store. That's just normal and legal. That's just allowed. You can. There's nothing special about that. There's nothing special about going to a weed store. It's like going to the grocery store for Americans, for us Canadians. Can you go? If you're over the age of 19 and in Canada, you could. I don't know. But no ages in chat because that's not allowed. Yeah, anyways, what else? What else is going on? You're a minor. No, you can't. You're Listen here, Buster Brown. You can't go to that store. You're a minor, not a hairstylist? Well, what? No. Stay away from the weed store. You're not allowed in there. Get out of it. But I, a 20-year-old man, have a punch card. Have a little punch card. Just found out huge news. Yes, ma'am. Did you find a cropping of our little friends? Well, you can wait until you're 19. You know how I was complaining about having to do that 18-page report for your co-op? It's only 5 pages. Woo, baby. That's very cool. Want to visit Ottawa so badly, dude? Ooh. Ottawa's fucking boring. There's nothing to do there. Like, it's all right. The Parliament buildings are pretty neat, but that's about it. It's the Parliament building, and that's about. If you want to go somewhere like beautiful for architecture-wise, I'd say Montreal. Bad news. It sucks. It's really, really bad. Yes. Montreal if you want to go to somewhere cool. Toronto, I don't know why you'd go to Toronto. Vancouver if you want to lose all your money and spend it on trying to stay somewhere. If you listen to the song I Go Walla, what is that? Okay. It's a Daniel Thrasher song. Okay, so it's a comedy song. Very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you for the contribution to our society. I really appreciate that, Daniel Thrasher. Wow, that was a good one. Toronto, if you smell. Boy, do I ever smell. What did you say about Quebec earlier? No, I did not read that. I did not at all. I'm a bad person. I was told I'd be mugged in Toronto or Quebec. Toronto, I haven't been mugged yet, and I've been there a few times, you could say. Quebec is the Chicago of Canada. Well, Quebec, oh, like Quebec City. I was gonna say, Quebec is like a huge place. Tell your homies you love them all the time, folks. Apathy is boring as fuck. Let people know you care. What if I... It's a good point. It's a good point. I have no rebuttals to that. I do like telling the homies I love them and give them a little kiss on the forehead as I tuck them into bed and take plenty of pictures of them while they sleep. It's not weird. It's not weird. That's parasocial, Milo. Kale's thinking how to tell us he hates us. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm not going to be apathetic. I'm going to be very, very upfront and honest with my opinions. Got a full ring of wrinklers. Stop. Oh, you're talking about the game. You're talking about... You all just lost the game, by the way. You're talking about Cookie Clicker again. Why? Why are we here? So affectionate towards my friends and become more vocal about their feelings because of it. Aw. Wait. Like as in a good, like positive or negative? Like, oh my gosh, now all my friends have a crush on me. Oh, what am I to do? How am I gonna choose? I'm just gonna become polyamorous. Boom. Decision made. No, not a decision. Polyamory isn't for everybody, but if it is, swag. Happy Pride Month. Hate Cookie Clicker like it was gambling, but in kid form. I don't know what that means. What did I used to think was gambling in kid form? It was something in Pokemon. Pokemon had something that was gambling in kid form. I started telling my uni friends, "K, bye, love you" on accident, and then I realized, like, I do love them. Why would I not? That's so sweet. That's very cool. I've been in a poly relationship, very cool for the time being. Absolutely. So epic. Open relationships are swag as hell as long as it is comfortable for all parties involved and consensual for all parties involved. It's cool shit. Life's cool. You can do a lot of things in it. Like date a lot of people. I don't know. Hey yo everybody, how you doing on this fine Friday? Good, very, very good. I was thinking to myself as I pressed the go live button, I thought to myself, oh boy, I could be going to go watch Spider-Man right now. But I'm here. I do really want to see that new Spider-Man movie. Happy Pride to all my queer family except the ones who grew up rich. What is that a quote from? That's fascinating. I like that. I want to see it really badly too. I'm out of my hometown, so I don't get free tickets to everything. College Humor. I love College Humor. I love College Humor. Mem. I want to watch College Humor now. And I'm blaming you. I do have a subscription to drop out. So I might be doing that later tonight, despite the fact that I told myself I was going to play Zelda, but it's fine. It's fine. I go on your Dropout account and watch shows and then rewind. Thank you. How thoughtful. I always open my Dropout. I'm like, why are there 10 seasons of Dimension 20 started? It's because it's the one that I'm watching, the one that my friend Keegan's watching, the one that my friend Lauren is watching, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Everybody's watching Dimension 20, but in like a different section of Dimension 20. Just because, you know, I'm a good friend, and I shared my password to my Dropout account, as I should. Share the wealth. I started a show you were watching, and I'll keep track of where you were to That's a good friend. That's a good friend. You want good friendship chat? That's the example. Sorry, I had to adjust my shorts. W hustling big corps. Actually, Dropout is a very small corporation, and I and my friends are just incredibly broke. Bagelman, you cannot have my Dropout subscription password because that's scary. He pays $6 a month. I rewind the shows. Honestly, everybody else probably watches Dropout more. Oh no. Oh no, look who it is. Look who the cat dragged in, Vagisardoris. Look who the cat fucking dragged in. Wall of text. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I am so I'm so mystified. Someone needs a shower ban, methinks. I don't know where Kelp's at to shower ban. But Vagisardoris, I believe, has an eternal pass on that, I feel. You know? I also will point something out when there it is. Based on the last stream that we had, I did add a daily soup goal. So that's the exact number of bits it will take for me to buy a can of no-name tomato soup. So if you want me to buy a no-name tomato soup, 158 bits, please. I need it now. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I'm an artist in the city. Anyways, that's not true. You should give me money so I can buy you soup. That's not how it works. Okay, Milo, I get it. A no-name soup or a no-name soup. Like, a no-name capitalized. Is there, like, what is not no-name? Because there's President's Choice in Canada, and is that no-name? Are we counting that as no-name? Because that's President's Choice. I'm confused. And no-name isn't, like, generic brand anymore. It's kind of a generic brand, but it's kind of not. They're kind of, like, raising the price on that shit because it got, like, some kind of recognition for some reason. It's you, Vag. You are back, Vagisardoris. Guess who's back again? I had a rehearsal for the musical I'm doing right now, and it is so very quirky that it was essentially 5 minutes of us choreographing us masturbating. So that's what I'm being paid to do at the moment, and I think that's just swell. I think that's just swell as... Yes! 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 Thank you, Ray. I'm keeping my voice down. I feel a little bit bad. I feel bad about the other people in this building. Soup goal met. Everyone party. Today's a great day. And, will I buy soup with that? Probably not. But you know what I might buy? A flower for you. Thank you, Ray. I was gonna pull out a flower. In my brain, I had a flower that I could just, like, grab and then hold out, but I don't have a flower here. It's bare. Can we talk about how I'm living in a prison cell right now? What's going on? Why do I live in a prison cell? This is gross. You know what I will buy? One singular lime jalapeno tortilla chip. There you go, Ray. I hope you appreciate that. This camera's white balance is really off because it's the one on my whatchamacallit. Trying to sleep in my apartment, but my neighbor's a fucking soup-themed Twitch streamer. Must suck. New house. Temporary dormitorium residence is what I'm doing right now. Temporary dormitory residence. I want to get coffee tomorrow. I'm having a bad time. I'm trying to avoid myself from getting so many addictions right now. Firestorm Live, hello. Oh wait, I do actually have a fun story about rehearsal. Oh my god. Oh, good lord. So, we are rehearsing in this space that is, yes, from real hardworking students. Is it nice? You tell me. Look at this place. The bed's kind of, it's a bit rock hard, but that's fine. Gonna relapse. I just had flashbacks. Relapse on what? I'm so scared. Anyways, so we're rehearsing this song, which goes like sort of to the tune of like, are you feeling down? Are you feeling down and out? You know, kind of shit like that. It's all about, dude's not doing too hot. You feel. And boy, oh boy, are we not rehearsing on the first floor of a building with just giant windows, floor to ceiling windows, as we're singing about like being downtrodden and being sad and whatnot, and like attacking this guy and trying to manipulate this other guy in the musical, right? Who's like really at like his rock bottom point, right? And boy, if right to where we're singing to does a man not just walk up, sit in a garbage can, and light up a crack pipe. As we're just like, ugh. It was really a vibe. Yes, welcome to the city. He just lights up and starts yelling as we're singing. What even are the lyrics? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the lyrics right now because I'm just remembering that this man's like cracking himself up. It was an insane moment. For the first time I saw somebody smoke crack was like a week or two ago when I moved out here for a bit. And then the second time was that time, which was fun. And we got to serenade him throughout his entire journey of doping up, if you will. Is that a fine term? I don't know if that's a fine term. I can't remember. I'm sorry if it's not. No, this is... Well, where else am I gonna put my shampoo? Where else am I gonna put my body wash? It's sponsored by Old Spice, not sponsored by Old Spice. Where else am I supposed to put it? I don't have anywhere else. I do not have a 90 gallon Cherry Lube bottle. That's not true. The ass has communal showers. I do for the moment. It's not forever. This is not a permanent thing. Listen. I just gotta get through, 9 more days in this scenario. Then I get to go back to my house, and I get to stay there for a while, and I get to shower in kind of communal showers because my dad can also use the shower, which is a little bit. No, I'm sitting on a normal chair. Guys, come on. Yeah, no, the bottom of my feet are disgusting, and they probably have crabs and many other things. I hope nobody pees in that shower. Okay. Let's think about this for a second, though. Is it okay to pee in the communal shower? Because it washes itself, and there's janitors that clean it every day, and it washes itself. But it's fine to pee in the communal urinal and the toilet. And those don't wash themselves. Wait, yes they do. Well, I don't know. Seems like the jury's out to me. Seems like the jury is out to me. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Are you standing in the urinal, Kale? Well, I don't know if you've ever been in a men's bathroom while I'm there, but I sure am. Nobody ever showed me how to use the urinal. I just did it the way I thought it was. You stand there, and then it's just so long and big that it hangs down, right? So I kind of have to stand like that and kind of squat over it. I'm so sorry, I said, have you ever been in the men's bathroom while I'm there? If I'm incorrect, I've never seen you in the bathroom while I'm there. I know you're fucking with me. I know you are. But I'm just confirming the sentence that I said. I'm getting defensive. Anyways, I don't know why I'm getting defensive. I'm gonna shut up now. It's also normal to pee in the bed if you want to. Really? Really? I did not know. Yo, me when I can't tell tone for shit. Yeah. Dab. Oh man, I do not smell good tonight. I do not smell good. It is so hot in here. I just do not know. I just do not know at all. Do you have AC in there? Kind of. It's supposed to be working. I don't think it is. Somebody just knocked on... I can't tell if somebody just knocked on my door or something just knocked over in the hallway. Why am I there? Because I have a project to work on that I don't want to commute to every day, so I got very, very cheap lodging. Well, decently cheap lodging. Like, you know, inexpensive enough that I'm not, like, going 10 feet down the drain, you know? Like I do when I go in the urinal, you know? Yeah, I've been captured. Actually, yeah, I did get arrested for public urination. I really did. Thank you. I'm definitely having a good time with it right now. It's very silly, it's very funny, and it's gonna go on my resume. It's gonna put a lot of very, very profane words on my resume, which is very interesting. I'm not a stripper, but I think I'm like one step removed from being a stripper right now. Like, I think I'm almost there. Like, it's very close. I'm not naked, but just the subject matter is close. It's almost there. Chase your stripper dreams. You know what? I'll walk down to the strip club today. I will walk down to the strip club today. Off I go. Gonna have a great, great time. You've been summoned? Yes, you have. I was talking about me being a stripper. That's a weird reason for you to be summoned, isn't it? Don't you think? Kinda strange. Can I have your hair, sir? No. My leftover hair from when I got my haircut is actually sitting on the floor of a room in the bottom of a church. So please enjoy that. Oh no. I really should not have given you all just free access to drawing something in my hand. That's cute. That's very, very cute. I like that. Streamer rolls the worst blunt. That looks pretty solid to me. That looks pretty solid to me. That's funny. Can I tweet that? Can I steal that for my Twitter? I want to steal it for my Twitter. Why am I just opening all my tabs? I should not be doing that. It's a bad vibe on me. My bad. For sure. Great. I will be stealing it. Yeah, buddy, you're not that important. That's so fair. I really am not. That's fine, though. That's fine, though. I'll get over it. I'll get over my sadness. I have been thinking about many a thing. Also, yes, join the Discord. The Discord is a lovely, lovely time. We talk there sometimes. I don't know what I say. Sometimes I just ask how everybody's day is, and then, like, plop in a random thought every now and again. But we'll see. Forgot you were already a part of it. Oh, well, welcome back, I guess. Oh man, guess it's time to be active every single day. It's now your task to come in every single day at 8:42 p.m. Your time and say, ask a random question about anything in the world. That's your new task. You have to do that every day, or I'm sending you to the garden. I'm gonna send you to the garden. You're gonna have to farm tomatoes. Dick? No. Yes. 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 We have to draw Kale holding the most horrid objects, please. Oh no, Kale ponders dick. An average Friday night for me. Oh boy. Oh boy, an average Friday night for me. You know it. You know it. That or share cookie clicker stuff for real. Yes. It's always Cookie Clicker. You work at Spencer's, you've seen a lot of dick. They let minors work at Spencer's? That's like a disguised sex shop. That's very interesting. But definitely based to work at Spencer's. Spencer's is great, but also, wow. I didn't realize they didn't have any rules and regulations. Like, how does that work? I don't know. You're barely minor. Okay, we're doing a bit of balding. I don't know, Will. You tell me. You tell me. Am I? I don't think I am. I don't know. I can't see the back of my head. I'm fine. Woo-wee. I'm always scared. I'm also scared of like these things because they're kind of starting to peek up. I don't know. I'm getting very insecure, but I think it's just because I have a lot less hair. But yeah, I got a haircut, so talk to myself a lot. I'm not doing it again. Don't do that. To the Spencer's workers who saw us and our friends and went, so the earrings and pride flags are over here. So good of them. So good of them. You did the flower? I want to see the flower. Will... Now that's going on the fridge. That's going on the fridge, baby. Call up Mom. William Skull, how are you doing? It's been so long. I hope you're doing well. I miss you, my friend. I miss you, my friend. Where have you gone? What are you doing? And what's your favorite sauce for noodles? What are your favorite sauce for noodles? Replace the Mona Lisa? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Paris, and I'm gonna take like a little X-Acto knife. I'm just gonna cut out the Mona Lisa. I'm gonna stick Ray's drawing in there. Brought my bio dad into Spencer's for shits and giggles. I don't think he's a big fan of me. Wow. Noodles? Yeah, like hoisin? Hoisin sauce. Wow. Based. Crazy. Also with like a niche pick, I think. What's a hoisin sauce? I was gonna pretend to know that I know what hoisin sauce is, but oh no, I've had hoisin sauce before. Yeah, no, that's Cantonese cuisine. Soybeans, fennel. What's fennel? What's fennel? I'm going down the deep end today. Fennel. Oh, it's just a plant, so I can eat fennel. She hoisined on my noodles till I sauce. Ooh, so true. Left them in the back. Oh no. Well, you know, if I was your dad, I'd be very happy being in the back of a Spencer's. She leaves my dad in the back of a Spencer's till I disown my youngest child. She what? Yes. What is everyone's favorite noodle sauce? I'm a big pesto guy. I like a little bit of pesto. I want to get more into pesto. I feel like I've just entered the pestoverse, and I want to dive deeper within the pestoverse, you know? Thanks. Please do leave me in the back of a Spencer's. She went on my until I She spent my dad till he's sir. Ugh. Guys, I have a question for you. I have one very, very important question for you guys. One that might be a little bit of a throwback. A little bit of a throwback to yesteryear. To a yesteryear, a year long past. Do I eat? Is it? It smells really good. I want to do my laundry now. They do look kind of like, didn't they try to de-candyfy them? They still look pretty delicious. They still look quite good. They're just like a little packet that I want to put in my mouth and consume. It's like 2018. I know. That is a yesteryear. It's one of the yesteryears. Will, I would like you to go to Kale Pipe VODs on YouTube and see what the last 2 VODs are. Am I allowed to spam the art channel with all the projects I've done from the last one until now? Absolutely, you may. I like looking at art. If you like looking at art, put a big old penis in chat. If you don't know how to make a penis, you could do this. You could do that. You could do that. You could do, I don't know, there's a couple of ways to make a PP in that. Anyways, I don't know why I said penis, but do that. Yours is bigger, congrats. Congrats. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it. At least that's what my mom tells me. I wish I didn't finish that sentence. That was a very weird sentence to use that in. Wow, that's very atrociously small, Bagel Man. I take back everything I said. My mom sounds cool. Yeah, she's pretty all right. I can't complain. No shaft, just head and balls. You have a mega cock. Wow. Wow. Very impressive. I'm so proud of you. You should definitely tell most random people you meet on the street that. You should definitely walk up to people and tell them your dick size. You definitely wouldn't get arrested for harassment. I'm sure it would be fine. I'm sure everyone would be fine with it, right? Everyone would, it's just cool. It's just a cool thing to do. That actually made me happy. I'm proud. You're welcome. You're welcome. No rules in Twitch about saying your dick size in chat. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. But it's true. It's true. I haven't seen anything in the TOS about it. There is about age, though. There is about age, so don't say your ages. I caught it 2-incher. What do you think of my most recent art? I'm quite proud of it. Where is your most recent art? Is it in? Oh, the one that you drew and caption I blow up. I very much like it. I like the red and I like the blues. I like the grading in the background. I like the drop shadow. I like how the eyes look. I like how the eyes look. I like some koopy looking eyes. You know, they're very fun. And there was very good art being put in there by Ray. I want to learn how to draw. And I don't know when I'm going to do that. But I want to. And I do have that one app. What's that app called? Draw Me Like a French Girl? In your dreams. You're gonna have to pay me commission, buddy. Ugh. Such a cringy artist thing when you ask your art friends to draw you. Why don't you just commission me? I don't know why I'm making fun of people asking for commission, because I think that's a very valid thing, and having a business off of your art is very valid. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Brownie batter done, boys. Congratulations. That only took like 30 minutes. Woohoo! Man, I've only been drawing for 10 years, and I still ain't no jack, but I've only been self-taught. Fair enough. I've been drawing for most of my life. But by drawing, I mean doodling on a notebook. Very poorly. When I started drawing, I was absolutely awful, and I love looking at it to see my progress. See, that's what I like too. I really love seeing like artist progressions. I wish I had that with stuff I did. Well, you know, if I looked at like the progression of like my streams and how they've changed over the years, it would just be like, oh, it's the same shit. The only way to improve is by trying. Rah, so true. So true. So true, ma'am. What an astounding thought. I really agree with that. I also want to get better at piano, but I've been doing that for a while, and I am pretty good at it. I do have my license in piano, but I want to get even better. I'm at like a decent level. I'm like, all right. I want to step up. I want to step up big time. I want to get good at sight reading and sight singing and all that stuff. And, you know, not being flat. That's singing. I don't know why I'm talking about singing now. I don't know why I'm talking about all these things. I don't know how I've been streaming for nearly 45 minutes, and I haven't even started playing a video. Whoa, burp. Haven't even started playing a video game, because I did indeed want to play a little bit of Hollow Knight tonight, if anyone would be okay with that. Just because I think it's a fun game. I don't know how to play instruments, but I know how to beat up musicians. I'm scared of you because I think I kind of fall under that category. I don't know, there's so many things in life that you can be good at. And I want to be good at them all. I'm getting there. Kind of. I'm working on it. Getting better at guitar. Getting better at piano. God awful at chess, though. I can't. How tall am I? this tall. Whatever you make of that. Small room. I'm literally living in a shoebox. Like in an actual shoebox, not in the way that people say, like, oh, he bought an apartment in New York City. He's living in a shoebox. I'm literally living in a shoebox from Adidas. Yeah. Kill's actually living in my shoebox. That's true. I got shrunk right down. Yep, you feed me lettuce every day. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh my god. A delicious treat. Thank you for the scraps. Dab. Modern day court jester performances. That's my goal. I think I've found a new life path. What I want to do now. Hello, Zen. How are you? I do remember you. Very briefly, but I do remember you. Of course I do. I've set a new goal for myself in life. I used to want to be a music theater performer. Ugh, disgusting. But I'm really gonna throw it back. I want to be typecast as the fool in all of the Shakespeare plays. I've already played one of them, and I think I'd just like to play all of them. I think I want to play every single one. Throw it back? I'm not gonna throw it back. Jesse Pinkett. I like his big hands. That's very funny. I like his little fingies. That's very sweet. Being a music theater performer in my school, yes, we were not okay. I'm literally hired to do a musical right now. So like, yeah, I'm also doing that. His name was Touchstone. His name was Touchstone, ma'am. No, okay, but the funny thing with one we did, As You Like It in like grade 7, was that there was a scene where I had to like throw around a kid, and that kid, yes, Jacques was the guy that I was making fun of. That kid, like I had to throw him around and beat him up and wrestle him up a little bit. But, you know, on stage. That kid was so fucking annoying. And would, like, go around and, like, dick tap and, like, punch people in the balls and, like, you know, like, basically harass them. It was grade 7, so it's, like, whatever. You know, kids, boys will be No, we're not propagating that. Never mind. It was weird. It was fucked up. So I, like, actually kind of roughed him up, like, a lot. And, like, totally just, like, like, what are you doing? You know, like, I went a little bit crazy on it. It was awesome. Also because I'm not, like, the type of guy to do stuff like that. I think, like, back then it was kind of just me, like, oh yeah, I was acting. And it's like, one, if you're actually acting, you don't... I didn't hurt him. I just did a little bit of, like, a woo, woo, woo. We did not have mics for that. Oh, did my mic unplug? It might have. Oh, weird. Auto sadly sounds like I'm actually in the shoebox. Wow. Yeah, no. I just threw him around a little bit. I checked with him afterwards and I was like, sorry, that was a little bit more than usual. And he's like, ah, that's fine. I'm like, cool. Method acting. Yes, I'm a method actor. I'm a Jared Leto. An average Jared Leto guy. Yeah, so I did that. And that was fun. Give me another descriptor so I know what this kid was. Short. But we all were because we were children. Name started with a T. Last name may have started with the same letter. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, I threw that kid around a little bit. We were the same age, so, you know. Hopefully I'm not have like an abuse suit in my future. you know, no doxing. Testicle tickler. How'd you know? That, I mean, that is actually genuinely what he did a lot of the time, so you're not too far off. Yeah, so that was a fun time. What other stories from my life do I have? Girl Guide cookies here. I'm mid-Valorant game right now, and someone on my team plugged their Twitch, so now the enemy team knows where I am. This shit sucks. Oh. Plug my Twitch. Plug my Twitch in retaliation. Be like, don't watch him, watch this guy. I don't, yeah. Or say you're streaming, and plug my Twitch, and I'll just flip them all off when I come in. I'll just sit here like this. You sure you want that? You know what, why not? A couple of Valorant nerds, they'll just come in, be haters, and we'll ban them. It'll be fun. I love Valorant nerds. Oh, Ray, I like this guy with the mustache. He's very goopy and droopy, and I like goopy, droopy guys. You know? You feel? I really do. Very, very sweet. That sounds fun. Can I call them gay? No, because I don't like using gay in a derogatory sense. Can I call them nerds? Sure. That's my friend's OST, the Gunkster. Very cool. Gunkster's cool. Gunkster's dope. I wish to be the Gunkster. I feel like the Gunkster recently, just because of how sweaty and gross and disgusting I've been. Can I call them idiots? Yeah, sure. Hey up, my little gunk. Who's my little gunker? Aw, gunk rat. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Should we play a game? I'm starting to feel like my brain melt out of the side of my head because of how hot is it? How hot it is in here. Should we play a game? What kind of game? I was thinking Hollow Knight tonight, actually. I was thinking of doing a little bit of Hollow Knighting. I'm kind of in the mood. In the mood to go buy soup with all the shmoney I have. Unfortunately, troglodytes. Yes. Yes. My friend keeps obsessing over that. It's so much fun. I think I want to go to Godhome. I think that's what it is. It's Godhome is the plan because that's the next one. Godhome, Hollow Knight. Because that's like the next step after going through everything else. So we're gonna go to Godhome. Going to Godhome. Gonna get some goddesses. Yeah. You're like a weird supportive father. Fun fact, I'm not a father, and I probably won't ever be one. I'm infertile. No, I'm not. What was I saying? Why was I saying words? Why was I saying words again? I very much forget why I was saying things. I know you get no bitches. I, in fact, am in a relationship that is coming up on its 1-year anniversary. So I get one bitch, and that's all I need. And I'm very, very happy with that. So huzzah, take that. Can't beat having one bitch that you are, one respected woman that you are very happy with. So take that. You've just been bamboozled. She's not a bitch. Ladies are not bitches. True. I was trying to get to that point, but my little tiny monkey brain couldn't even figure that one out. Let me know how the sound is. Let me know how the video looks once we boot up the game, because I can't see OBS anymore because I only have one singular monitor. Final Fantasy XIV trial. I'm trying to download it. It's taking a long time on Steam, bro. I don't know. Where else am I supposed to download it? It's hard. It's a hard knock life for me. Anyways, I got my gamepad rocking. It doesn't have. I don't have the 100 gigabytes required. How's the audio? Can you hear it, or is it like redonkulously quiet? Play on PlayStation 4. Ugh. Console gamer. Disgusting. It's so quiet. Okay. Let me fix it. I'm on it. Oh my god, it is ridiculously quiet. How do I turn that stuff up? I do not know how to turn this up. 1 second. Let me go to options. Let me go to audio. Let me go to... Let me tell how it is. Or let me know how it is whenever you feel the need to. Cat has arrived to your lap. Awesome. Incredible news. Just the best news I've ever heard. Good now? Awesome. Haven't played this game in a while. Have to remember the controls. Please forgive me while I do that. Okay, I remember. Yes. So it's been a while since we played this on stream, and I kind of just want to check it out, see what's going on. I need to, I need to look for a, silly little area. I need to go down to the Royal Waterways. There's no fast travel in this game, is there? Ooh, that's tough. What other games do I play, like, on stream? Right now, I haven't been streaming that much, so I'm not really at, we were playing through Majora's Mask, and I do want to return to doing that. Minecraft is a classic. Whoa. Is that too loud? It feels like it might be too loud, but it also might not be. All art has been posted. You can see the months of progress. Perfect. Sounds lovely. What do you draw on? If you don't mind my asking. Are you an iPad? Are you a tablet person? Are you what software? What designs? What's your vibe? What's your home? Where do you live in the world of art and whatnot? Schwitnat. Where am I at? Oh, I don't have the little thing equipped that tells me where I am all the time. I need my compass on. Boop, boop, boop. Take this thing off. How do I take that thing off? I don't know how to take charms off. Oh, I have to be at the bench. Drawing pad I've had for years, that's beat to hell. I draw on Fire Alpaca because it's free. So incredibly based. I think I know where I am. Weren't asking me, but I like to draw on an art tablet on Photoshop. You know what? I'm asking everyone. I find it so funny that you were saying, haven't played much Tears of the Kingdom, busy playing Luigi's Mansion, but your playtime in Tears of the Kingdom is 30 hours and your Luigi's like 5 hours. Luigi's Mansion is a shorter game, to be fair. I just feel like I've played a lot of it because... I feel like an idiot. Just because it's so much shorter and there's a lot less to do. I feel like I've played a lot of it, but I really, at the end of the day, I have not at all. Barely touched it. But 5 hours in a week, 5 hours in 10 days for a game for me is like insane. I have a hard time doing anything for an extended period of time. So the fact that I even have 5 hours on something is very impressive. Thus is why it takes me so long to finish games, books, TV shows, movies. It's a hard life for me. Finish learning songs, finish learning anything. If I reach infinity cookies, will you play Cookie Clicker? No! I don't want to tie myself down to having to play Cookie Clicker ever in my life. Reminded me that I need to finish Hades. That is one that I have finished. I haven't completed, but I did get through a run through of that. Actually, I think I've done 2 or 3, like beaten runs of Hades. Absolutely incredible game. Love Hades more than anything. And honestly, I might re-download it because I am looking for stuff to do when I'm not a la rehearsal. With my maximum Mirror of the Night save. Wow, very impressive. I'm trying to reunite Achilles and whoa lag. What the? Whoa, what was that about? Hello? From like 10 million frames per second to 0. Very exciting for me. Achilles and Patroclus reunion is incredibly based. I too have read Song of Achilles, and I thought that it was absolutely adorable and very, very fun. And I know why it's lagging, chat. Chat, I know why it's lagging. I know why the game is lagging. I have my computer on silent mode instead of ultra gaming mode, and I need to put my laptop onto ultra gaming mode. Either it freaks, or it'll freak out and die on me. I gotta go do that. I gotta do that right now. It's on scenario silent, not helpful extreme performance time. Yes, you can get one free Twitch subscription by utilizing a little fun, quirky little thing called Twitch Prime, which I think is one of the best things that you can do. When Kale stretches his arms, they disappear into the void. Am I looking at the game? No, I'm not. Good thing I checked that one. Boom. Goodbye, arms. They're gone forever. Suddenly becomes a worm. I am a worm. No arm. No armed little man. That's me. That's who I am for the rest of my life. I need to go to the... Which station do I need to go to? Which one's in the Royal Waterways? Do I not have one in the Royal Waterways? No, I'll go to King Station. It'll be easy to get there from King Station. Cool. Is it raining? It's fucking hailing. How is it fucking hailing? Live on stream, I'm about to get hit by a tornado apparently. What the fuck? It's 30 degrees out. How? How? How does that, what? That's so scary. Can we get some weatherologists? Can somebody call Ice Cold Gamer in here? It's actually common for it to hail in the spring, but it's like 30 degrees at like 30 degrees Celsius outside. How does that work? Is that normal? Tomatoes. I love tomatoes. Well, there goes my plans to go out and get dinner. 'Cause I do not have food in here. Wow. Well, guess I got it Postmates. Whoa. That's insane. I need an explanation for how it is raining right now. Colder up in the stratosphere than it is down here. It just doesn't have the time to melt. Oh, because it's raining so hard. That's so cool. Life is so cool. What a cool, cool world we live in. Ow. You guys suck. I've also apparently completely forgotten how to play this game without dying. So that's fun. How do I get into the Royal Waterways? Okay, it's down this way. Perfect. Yeah, that was, sorry, that freaked me right out. That freaked me out so bad. I was like, hello? Am I about to die? Is death currently approaching my location? That's so funny. I can't wait. I will welcome him with open arms. Because death is such a cutie. Okay. That's not helpful. That's not helpful to where I'm at in the world right now. Gotta go. It's like extremely early in the morning. Well, good morning and good night. Have a good one. Make sure to say hi to your animal friends for me. If you have any animal friends, they'll want to know what I'm up to, probably. Because that's how me and animals be. You know? We're just pals. There's a webtoon where death is a hot dude and woman. Sweet. Awesome. As it should be. How do I get into the waterways? How long? Uh-oh. Hello? 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 I forget what the map of this game looks like. Wow. Oh, that should be the way into the waterways. Oh, is the rain clearing up? I can see the towers now. I could not see the towers beforehand, which was also quite disarming. Ew, what's this? Where am I? Ew. Gross, I'm just in dung land. No thanks. Get me out of here. Because I think that Godhome is somewhere in the Royal Waterways, right? I should probably look it up, because I don't know what I'm doing at all. I think there's like a wall that you break and then you go into Godhome, which is like a boss rush area, which is so cool, and something that I very much want to do, despite the fact that I'll be very, very bad at it. But that's fine. I might end up looking it up. We'll see. What is it? We have hit Friday. It is Friday o'clock, everyone. What is the weirdest thing that has happened to you this week? Just signed a curious little fella. This guy's just a little bit. I like learning. But whoa, hello. That's one of the weirdest things that's happened to me this week. Ooh, horrifying. What the fuck? Didn't even notice your stream tags are so funny. What are my stream? Is it handsome, funny, and clickable still? Is that what it is? I worked very, very hard, and thank you, Ray. I feel affirmed for knowing that I'm actually a hoot and a holler, a whole-on hoot, a whole holler. Okay, I should look up where I'm supposed to be going and not just doing this. And also clippable? Holy schmackaroonies, Zooey mama, you should clip me right now doing this. How cool. And then turn it into a thirst trap. Wow. My girlfriend will beat you up. That's what I'm gonna start saying. If people come in my chat and go like, oh, Kale, you're so handsome, I'll be like, my girlfriend's gonna beat you up right now. She's coming for you. Cause she could. Maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know if she could beat you up. That's just a guess. Guess on my part. I think my girlfriend could beat you up if she tried really hard. I believe in her capabilities. She's got it. Ah. Oh, I'm in the water. So where am I supposed to be going here? So I got these little guys. These little wieners. Ooh. Gross. It's a little sack. Yum. Give me your little sack stuff. Look at how strange and gross this game gets sometimes. How it just really likes making noises. Just constantly. Okay, let's not do that. Thank you. Thank you. Reach 1.5 quintillion cookies. Whoa! Secret. Mask shard. Cool. Great. Look at me go finding secrets. Wow. Wow, guys. I guess I'm kind of an expert. I didn't realize how much of an expert I was at video gaming, but whew, look at me go. I need to look up where this thing is. Where to find Godhome? Hollow Knight. In Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight. Using God, the Dreammaker on the Godseeker in the Junk Pit. What? I don't even know where that is. Located. Oh boy, this is not easy. Location, getting to Godhome. Before entering Godhome, players will need to go through the Coliseum of Fools to obtain a simple key. Have I beat the Coliseum of Fools? I think I have. Simple. Then head to the Royal Waterways, where upon reaching the Junk Pit, you will find a cocoon with a simple lock. This is the Godseeker. The Junk Pit. Where is the Junk Pit? The Junk Pit. I do not know where that is. The Junk Pit. Hollow Knight. Map location. Hello? I just want a picture of where it is on the map. Okay, there it is. Great. Because I don't think I have it unlocked. It's... Okay. Oh, wow, I just don't have this area unlocked at all. Wow. That's very impressive. How did I manage that? I need to do some searching around in here. Oh my gosh. This isn't even like a matter of like, I just need to retrace my steps and I missed something. I've just straight up not been here. Okay, noted. I guess that's the plan now. Finding God Home to get some goddesses. On God, for real, for real. Is the audio still sounding alright? Because to me it sounds like the game audio is very, very loud. But I might be off base for saying that. Might be a little bit off base for saying such things. But I'm not sure. Can never be too sure. Oh, look at that. Okay, stop that. Oh, look at that. That can definitely break. Boom. Haven't been down here yet. Secrets, secrets, secrets. Whichever will it be? No thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good riddance. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Why does it sound like we lost in the enemy team just laid into the person who promoted? I'm so sorry, but I do not understand Valorant talk whatsoever. I'm a stupid little idiot. A bumbling little buffoon. I was asked today if I enjoyed playing League of Legends. And that was a little bit spooky, a little bit scary. Trash talk to cringe child. Oh no, a child on the internet. Ah, how horrifying. I don't know who keeps on letting these kids play adult games. Somebody's got to stop them though. Okay, he sounds like that character from oh, what is that from? The like Rugrats spin-off show? Not that, but like the wild. It's the wild something. It's the Wild something. What is that show? What's that show actually called? The Wild Thornberries. They sound like the like that guy. That's what they sound like when their head rips off and then they start like yelling at you. Awesome. Giga-giga-boo. Rest in peace, that child. Probably had the worst day of his life. Okay. Like, do you hear that? That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. Boink, boink, boink. Awful. Awful, awful noise. Oh, secret, secret, secret. Let's follow down here. Me 1 second, nose off. I can't. I don't want to be too loud. I feel weird. Oh. Wow. That's something that would be fun to put your PP in. Oh. Okay. Great, it's a boss. Great. Enjoying this. Can it just bounce on you? Yeah, this is fine. Oh, that's fine. That's still fine. This is still all right. I'm still having a great time right now. Boom. Easy boss. Easy boss. Easy boss. GG's. That is disgusting. Oh, I got a fluke nest. Wow, a fluke nest. This game is so strange. This game is so weird and quirky. So apparently there's a wall in here that I'm able to break though. And I do not know where it is. Okay. Wall in Flukmarm area can be broken, is what the article said, and then goes into the thing. I don't know if I believe that, though. But the junk pit itself is located in a hidden area close to the resident area's block. Right before entering the area that leads to Fluke Farm, players should head to the top left corner of the room. Gotcha. I went the wrong way and had to beat up a little worm. Screamed when I got into my car. Got my cartridge this morning. Screaming in delight. Oh my gosh, me after the stream, because it looks like the rain has cleared up, so the Za will be secured. Huzzah, a wise man once said. Oh. Okay. Huzzah indeed. Very quirky. Okay. I feel like I'm not going the right way here, because I feel like I just got... Never had the Za. If you are a minor, don't have the Za. If it is illegal in your country, don't have the Za, because it's not going to be safe. But if it's legal in your country and you are of legal age to try it, and you want to, go for it. You might as well. But only if you meet those conditions. Because as an adult type person, it is my obligation to tell children not to do drugs. 2 minute without Za, dead. Or you might end up with that. You want to have the Za without meeting all the conditions? Preposterous. Preposterous. Do not do that. Oh, it ain't all that. Yeah. It's alright. It's not that cool. Like, honestly, if... okay, so that's not helpful. Because I don't want to be up... Oh my god, leave me alone! Get this guy some weed. Oh my... Good lord. More of you. Sure, why not? Why not? Let's just get more of you, shall we? Yeah, no, it ain't all that. But yeah, just, what I like to do is, normally, if my friends are partaking, it's easy enough to be having just as good a time as them by just watching them and see what silly things they do. Where am I supposed to be going? Top left corner of the room, locate a darkened area of the map, and Mantis jump to locate a breakable wall. Darkened area of the map? Huh? I'm the high sitter, I am. It's so much fun. I just think it's so silly and so hilarious. You know? It's just so funny watching people, like, not freak out, but the man who drives the gang to Walmart. I'm the man who drives the gang to McDonald's and then back to their homes while they talk about Germa. It's such a good time. Just such a grandiose little time for me. My ideal night. Oh, man, dang it. Little giggle weasel, I can't stop laughing. I have that sometimes, yeah. I mean, I've never partaken. I mean, Mom, hi, if my mom's watching this. I hate substances. Substances are illegal and immoral to partake in. Ow! Stop it! Oh my god, look at all these. Get out of my life. Holy crap. Now I join in on the giggling when I'm babysitting all my friends while they're absolutely quirked up. Absolutely giggling away. Just find it the funniest thing ever. Where is my shade? There it is. Whoop. Don't kill me. Don't do that. That's not fun. That's not cool for anyone. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it when you kill me. Okay? Clear? perfect. Thank you. Oh my god. This is egregious. Absolutely revolting. Okay, okay, okay. Leave me be, please. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So I have to go to... I'm supposed to go to the top left of this area, into a darkened out little area, break the wall, and then supposedly that's supposed to get me there. And I did all that, so I'm confused as to what I'm supposed to do next. I'm so lost right now. I'm so very, very lost. Like... There is nothing that is going to clear up what I'm supposed to be doing right now to get to this. Is it possible? Okay, okay, wait a minute, hear me out. Because I think this might be a DLC thing. And I think the DLC is free. But there is a very, very slight possibility. No, that's a music. That's music tracks. I should have... I should have the expansion required for it. Shouldn't I? Right? Right? For more info, yeah, great. I don't think it's a DLC. I'm so confused. How do I get there, though? Okay, not helpful, not helpful, not helpful. Lore, not helpful. God Home can be accessed by using the Dream Nail and Godseeker in the Junk Pit. Godseeker can be freed from her cocoon using a simple key. Oh, wait. Oh, like this junk pit? Like this pit of trash? Is this the garbage we've been talking? Jesus. Chill out, broski. Is this the pit of garbage? This looks like a pit that has junk in it. What else could we be referring to? Hello? Like... Okay, issue. I've looked at a few images of this spot on Google, and all of them look exactly like this area. So I'm confused. And am I not in the junk pit? Because this looks like a pit full of junk and garbage and fuck me. Too many guys, too many dudes. My lord. Goodness gracious. Do not Google Hollow Knight inflation. Please, God. I can get up here. I know I can. No. There we go. See ya. This looks like it should be the area that I'm looking at on Google. But it's just missing the one thing. It's missing like a little cage that's supposed to be here. That's all it's missing. I'm so confused. Okay. So you go to the junk pit. Godseeker can be freed from her cocoon using a simple key. I think I have a simple key. I should have a simple key. Is the game not frozen? Okay, let's stop this. Let's stop that. It looks like, okay, I have one simple key. Breaking an area near the Fluke Marm's location. How am I so lost? So I broke that area near the Fluke Marm. I've gone in the thing. I've found where the junk is at. I'm pretty sure I should be there right now. So why oh why is there no junking happening? Why is there no junk? I'm so confused. There we go. There we go. There was another hole. There was another cracked little hole. Ugh. How silly am I? What are all these noises? Ew. Gross. Big ol' anus. Well, that thing just immediately killed me. That was really cool of it. That was really awesome. Really a big fan of that. Really just love that mechanic. Love the mechanic of, hello, it's me, and now you die. Love it. Big fan. Always been a big fan of insta-kills. Always been a big fan of that. Absolutely. And why did that not kill you? Oh, yeah, and there you are. Game is so weird, man. Game is so fucking weird. Oh! Oh, okay, it doesn't immediately kill me, but it gets very, very close. There we go. Holy shit. And it just turns into like a little disgusting mass of foreskin on the ground after you kill it. Great. Cool. Super down with that. Why not? Why not? And I would love to be able to not have to deal with one of those again, because not a big fan of that friend. Not a big fan of that friend at all. Okay, both of you. It's enough. I've had enough. Had enough from you. Okay. Oh, jeez. There's another one of those guys. Let's get the foreskin dude. Let's get him. I think he's dead. I think he died. Absolutely nasty. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, and there's another one. Or the past one, rather. Not a big fan. Why is it so grimy in here? Why's it gotta be all grimy and gross? Okay, you too. I don't love any of these guys. And I wish they would respect my dislike for them all. Oh, okay. Please respect my dislike for you and don't come for me. Okay, never mind. I guess you're gonna come for me anyways. That's fine. Please respect my dislike of you and don't come for me. Thank you. Very cool. Hello, Ice of the Cold of the Gamer. How are you today? It's been a great day for me. I hope it's been a great day for you. I take everything back. It's such a bad day. I'm being attacked by giant mobile fleshlights, and I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Bad day. Really bad day. You want to know how I got these scars? Oh, wow. Very topical, very timely reference. Got attacked by a giant mobile fleshlight. They're awful. I can't keep doing this. These giant mobile fleshlights simply cannot keep getting away with it. Oh, disgusting. Absolutely revolting. Over it. Oh great, I'm in the exact same position I was before. Wait, well, I've made it to the weekend. Yes. We can't see. No. And nobody told me? Guys, how long has it been like that? Guys. Guys, for how long? For how long has it been like that? For real? Ain't nobody watching this stream right now, huh? Ain't nobody watching this stream. Damn. Absolutely humble. Absolutely humble. What the heck? I'm gonna look back on this stream and it's just gonna be my face, huh? It's just gonna be my face the whole time. Wow. Wowzers. I want to know how long it was like that too. That's awful. I've been playing for so long. And nobody pointed that. People have been in chat too. People have been talking in chat. And nobody went like, ah, Caleb, there's no game going on right now. Dude. Biggest mistake of my life. Biggest mistake of my life. So I'm in a bit of a predicament right now. Right, Ice? Because I only have my singular monitor because I've had to, like, leave time part of the bit. Don't worry, I'm sure it was part of the bit. Was it just you and Abby texting back and forth, like, let's see how long we can go without letting him know that his game screen isn't on? Because that's very cool of you. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna shrug that right off. Does not even matter. What do we like from TOTK? 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 I can't even speak anymore. I'm absolutely drained from this heat. This heat has been revolting. Ice, are you getting the big Canada heat right now? Are you getting big Canada's big heat? Because I am feeling the juices of big Canada's big heat right now. And it is not pleasant. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, did I make it out? It would seem that somebody has made it out of here. We're getting it a while ago. We had a crazy wildfire problem. It's tapered off a bit recently. Oh, interesting. Where I'm at, it just went from like 15 to like 35 degrees Celsius daily. It's like been very gross and muggy. Not loving it at all. I'm guessing that we're closing in on the junk pit, mayhaps? Junk pit indeed, baby. A cocoon chained with a simple lock. Use the simple key. The air quality was so bad, I lived due to wildfire smokes that it was the equivalent of smoking 14 cigarettes daily. Oh! A fun fact, chat, and whoever, like my 3 friends that are here. I recently smoked my first cigarette. Yay! How exciting. Oh. That motherfucker's dead. That motherfucker's dead. Ooh, God Tuner. Wow. Device that resonates with beings of great power. Seek the gods of Hollow Nest. Return their tune their power through the strength ascend. Cool. I smoked 14 in one day, so 1 is rookie numbers. True. The world forced you to smoke 14 in one day. I had, I was working a film set, and, the character that I was playing had to smoke a herbal cigarette. So, that was fun. First time for everything. And hopefully, the last question mark? I don't know. I don't know if I really want to smoke a herbal cigarette again. I'd prefer not to, but if I had to, I'd do it. But yeah, it's not the best. Definitely not the most ideal thing in the world. So let's slap this guy. Oh, where are we going? A new world's unlocked. Whoa. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to blaspheme. I didn't mean it. Thou crawler, thou cringer. Oh, I am. Thou smallest of the small. That's just not very nice. By what right dost thou trespass here in the home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone, be gone. Am I not allowed here yet? Oh no, I am. Oh, cool. I can hang out here. Sweet. Uh-oh. Well, I guess unless I fall into the pit. Into the fiery, flamey, well, the bright pit that has nothing else in it except for brightness. But yeah, that was fun. Cool. I really want to go see Spider-Man tonight, but I don't have anyone to go see Spider-Man with, and I feel like it's lame to go see Spider-Man by myself. Ooh, challenge. Nail Shell Charm. Pantheon of the Master. Are all of these unlocked for me? Pantheon of the Artist. Seek the God Inspired. Okay. And then this one isn't unlocked yet? Oh, so I have to beat all of these guys. Oh, so I haven't beaten all of them. Getting on the plane right now for Spider-Man, honestly, would be down. Would be very, very down. But I guess that relies on you having to go watch Spider-Man, or getting on a... That relies on you having to get on a plane. I need more big city friends. Oh yeah, Ice, I haven't told you this yet. I'm in the big city. Make of that what you will, as what you know my location is. Make of that what you will, what the big city means. Oh, what's in here? Because I'm working on a music theater project, which is very, very fun. Very, very cool. I'm doing like a little festival. Like a fringe festival, but not a fringe festival. Oh, are these all the bosses I can fight? And I haven't even... Look at how empty the right side is. Oh my god. Wow. Super cool, but I'm sorry for your loss having to live in said big city. It's not like, okay, it's not the bad one. It's not the bad big city. Whoa, Soul Warrior. Haunted God of, whoa. 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 Cool. This is fun. I like this. Yeah, it's the one that, yeah, it's not the capital, it's the capital, you know? You feel? Wow, oh, this one has not been unlocked. I lie dreaming in darkness, surrounded by predators. You guys not unlocked yet? Yeah. Yeah, so it's not Ottawa. Sheesh. I lie dreaming in the wastes. Together we stand at Pantheon's peak. On my craft at the Pantheon's peak. I await you at Pantheon's peak. Ooh, all of these are Pantheon guys. Whoa. And this guy is Grim. Nightmare King Grim. Cool. Sweet. So these are all like little bosses if I want to replay the bosses, I guess. Sweet, dude. You're excited for school? Do you know what shows you are doing yet? No, I do not. I actually don't do any shows in my first year, as far as I recall. I do a devised piece in my second year, and then we do 4 shows in our third year. So, yeah. And it's mostly straight plays, which is fun. I enjoy straight plays. Whoa, whoa, I just like unlocking all of these. This is making me giddy. This is making me very excited. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for school. It's gonna be a blast. Whoop. Whoa, look at all these lights and all these sounds happening. Wow. What happens if I like just ascended? What does ascended mean? I wanna fight this fella. Whoa, it's just, okay, so it's just like, I have to, what? Okay, it just means I have to fight this beast. That's it? I just fight the beast? Well, that's kind of impossible to dodge that, but okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, there's like little god guys hanging out in the background. That's so cool. That's so cool. And you are, did you announce it on the public spheres, or is that just like a little secret-y thing? What's it mean? Because I know what you're doing, and I know that it's a very, very, oh, so it just means like the stadium's harder to beat and whatnot. Cool, gotcha. Understood, video game. Thank you very much. Because I know what you're doing, and it's very, very cool and very, very fun, and I'm very, very excited for you. Okay, that was easy. Cool, and what do I get for beating these guys? Do I just get to, like, kind of chill? Everyone else said, I'm going back to school in the show I have told you about. Yes, super exciting. Cool. So you've announced both of those things, then? Oh, and I get, like, a little thing, so it's like a little completers thing. That's so fun. This is so much fun. Really love this. Anyways, I'm very excited for that, and I wish that I could fly out and go see that. Actually, that's in the winter time, right? Because I do kind of want to visit the area that you reside in during the winter, because I want to go hiking around in the local geographical land types, to not say anything. I want to go into the mountains. Not that there are any mountains near you. Ah. Oh, fuck me. I'm very, very good at this. Mamma mia. So true, ma'am. So very, very true. Not very good at this, am I? That's why I'm here. I'm training. I'm getting better. I get to play this game more. That's all I really want. Mountains? What mountains? What's a mountain? I don't know. I've never walked up a mountain. Have you ever walked up a mountain? Any mountain walkers in this chat? Channel points update 243,000. Holy shit. That is intense. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, I just landed right in that. Unironically, I am an avid mountain walker. I know, I think because we were talking about what back when, I think it was like a lot of the brain dead people wanted to go to LA. No, it was back when TwitchCon was gonna happen. And that didn't end up happening, which is fine. I was trying to convince you to come up and go hiking with me in Northern California for like a week. That would have been fun. Hiking is fun. Ow. Oh, this sucks. Can't wait to be able to redeem end stream. I know, you're getting close. What is it? Is that 1 million or 2 million points for end stream? I'll just keep on upgrading it the closer you get. Just to be 2 million. Wow. That means I'm gonna have to stream more, which, you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen. 1 million is waste your points redeemable. Epic. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of at the, like, space with streaming where it's like, if I don't want to, I'm not going to. If I have the time and I want to, I will. If I have the time and if I don't have the time and I want to, I won't, usually, unless I get really promiscuous with my use of time. You feel? You feel? I'm gonna go to the aquarium next week. Very excited to go to the aquarium. You have three whole points. Congrats. Oh my god. I need to not bounce on this cat's head, you know? This is not the boss to bounce on the head of. Especially when she's slamming all down and around like that. Not cool. That's also not cool. You suck your own dick. Are you giving or receiving head? Both. You're doing both. Is it sad? Can I get a show? Is it sad if I just go watch Spider-Man by myself? I don't know why I feel conditioned to believe that that's a sad thing to do. Yes. Because I really want to see that movie. Go to the aquarium. I'm gonna go to the aquarium on whatchamacallit? On Tuesday, I'm going to go to the aquarium. Because I've realized that aquarium does not treat their fish. Go on weekdays. That's the plan. On a Tuesday. See a movie by yourself, but that may say more about me than anything. See, yeah, like I like going to see movies. I'm just scared. I don't want to be this sweaty man-child sitting in a theater with a bunch of children. Actually, being real, most of the people seeing Spider-Man are going to be adults. Into the Spider-Verse is for the homies, especially if I go see it tonight at like 10 o'clock. But I will not do that because I will be simply flabbergasted and way too tired. Get high at the aquarium? I've thought about it, but I think that might be a little bit overwhelming for me. And as stated before, I do not handle intoxicants very well. Ouch. I think I'd have a panic attack in the underwater tube. It's true. So true. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Like, I can hardly handle it in, like, a very neutral environment, let alone, like, one that's, like, breaming with color. I don't know if I could do it. The thing is, I've never, like, tried to be high and do something before. Like, have a task. Aside from play Zelda, and that does not go well. So I would not trust myself in the public sphere. Well, I'm just having a really hard time with this, huh? I think I'm just having a very, very bad time with this. Just tough. Very, very tough. Boop. Wind Waker High Edition was a great. What do you mean? You were so good at that auction system. Auction system sucked butt. Auction system sucked my entire butt. We need to continue Wind Waker High Definition. We kind of fell off of it, mainly because Tears of the Kingdom, and also me not being in town and you not being in town, and a mix of things. But we need to get back into it. I also need to get back into writing the D&D campaign, because I've been working on that. And I'm hoping that we can play something. I'm really sucking at this. I'm really very badly sucking at this. And I think it's because I'm physically wet. I'm physically wet with how much I'm sweating right now. It's so hot. No, that's not, this is not good. This is not helpful. None of this is helpful to me. That wasn't helpful. None of this has been helpful at all. Ugh, I just want to beat this guy. I just want to beat this Gruz. How hard can it be? It's literally Gruz Mother. It should not be that hard. One of the easiest bosses ever. I look different? Yes, I do, Adriel. I shaved my entire face off. I got rid of it all. Skin and all, it's all gone now. I'm bare as a man can be. But yeah, I got a haircut. So, and it was free. Actually, I got paid to get this haircut, if you'll believe it. Because of the background acting on film sets that I do. They were just like, here, have some money, and we'll cut your hair. And I'm like, cool. Thank you. Great. Why not? It's like the casting director messaged me and was like, we will have to cut your hair for this shoot. And I'm like, great, I've been meaning to get a haircut for like an entire year. So this is a good wake-up call for me. Please do cut my hair. Please, I beg of you. Free haircut W. It's a wonderful world. It's a wonderful world. If you can get into a period piece like film set background thing, then they're just like, oh, well, we can't have you have long hair because in this specific period of time, they wouldn't have had long hair. So, yeah, not happening. I was like, okay. Free haircut then? Well, not just free. We'll pay you. Oh, dang it. Yeah, so that was pretty sweet. It's a good day. Aside from the poor hairdresser, whose name I know, but will not mention because of privacy, who saw me walk in at like 6 a.m. with a whole head of hair, as she knows that men cannot have that length of hair, like, down to my shoulders. I'm like, oh shit, I have to cut this guy's hair. I hope he knows that that is going to happen. Because if he does not, that would be lay rough. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh wow. Wow. It's very, very invigorating, very exciting, very fun. Having a great time right now. Absolutely loving it. How many times are you scripted to lose this fight before you can proceed? I think I have like 10 more. 10 more that I'm scripted to lose. 10 more. And I don't even need to beat this fight to proceed anywhere. I'm just doing this for fun, and I just suck. I just suck so intensely badly. It's the heat stroke's getting to me. My god. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ouch. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. It's very, very tough, very, very rough, very, very much not fun. Not a fun time, not a good time, not a happy time at all. Okay, come on. Come on. Ugh, man. Ow. Not nice. Not kind of you at all to do that, actually. Fun fact. Not a big fan of this guy at all. Or this gal. I guess she is the Gruz mother. Oh, man. Oh. Well, I guess there's only 3 more times that I was destined to lose that fight before I can move on. That really wasn't that hard. I just had to say, come on a bunch. And then I was happy. Great. So that's that beat. Cool. So that's God Home, I guess. Wahoo. But the main attraction of this area, which I decided to just like walk by and ignore, is that you can do these, which are boss runs. Oh, that's like locking off parts of yourself. That's horrifying. So you can like debuff yourself to like for completion bonus, I guess. I don't know, man. Game's wild. What is going on? Wretch, thou hast ordained thine own destruction. Though through sacred combat we are attuned to this kingdom's greatest beings, by entering this gate thou hast challenged the very gods of this kingdom. Dost thou consider thyself the equal of this pantheon of its masters? Draw thy weapon then, fool of fools, and be damned for thy arrogance. Ooh. Very fun. Now I get... Oh, that's... I didn't realize that that was a pit. I did not happen to realize that that was an empty pit that I would die if I went into. Unfort. Okay, come on. Oh, not good. That's tough, because I can't, like, go out there and attack him. I have to wait for him to come to me. Boring. Very, very boring. Unless I... No, couldn't hit him with that. That's tough. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, he goes way too far out for me to even touch him out here. Unfortunate. If I, like, charged up and then waited for him to come down. Okay, that didn't do too much. There we go. There's our first guy done. Pantheon completed. That's all I had to do, right? Do I get healed in between? No. Oh, great. It's our best friend that we just saw. Lovely. Oh, we love her. We've been training her. So this is gonna be fine. But I do only have 3 life left, which is not ideal, I guess you could say, but also not the worst for a first attempt and go ahead at this, you know? Could be going much, 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 much worse. You feel? I feel. Oh, ouch. Oh my gosh. People keep dropping shit out there. That wasn't too bad. Cool. So that's the Pantheons. My friend has a tattoo idea because like there's a little emblem in it. And he wanted to get like a Hollow Knight tattoo that he filled in as he beat the Pantheons because there's like a little emblem or something for it. And I think that's just swell. It's just so fun and silly and quirky. We should be able to get it through this guy without taking damage. As I was saying that, I take damage. Very fun. Okay, cool. Only took 2 points of damage. That's fine. Got to heal it back up. So we're chilling. We're chilling. We're big chilling. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to dodge right past that. My fault. My fault, world. Okay. And shoot. Hit that. Okay, that's that dead. And then... heal up a little bit. Perfect. If I can just heal in between each fight, then I'm chilling. And then this is our first, like, actual big boss. I think this is the first guy that actually kind of matters, right? Oh, oops. I totally misread that. There we go, and then hop on his head a couple times. Alright, I forgot that he doesn't give me any goop when he does that. That's tough. Hello, Nate. How are you? Okay. Goop me up a little bit. There we go. Thank you for the ka-chow. Very much appreciated, Ice. Oh, I just looked over at my monitor with the stuff that isn't for playing the game on it. That's not good. I should not have done that. I should not have done that at all. That was a very big mistake on my part. Okay, heal up. Literally 1 health point. Eek. Not good. New background to the government put... I got arrested for public urination. So that was a little bit tough. So here I am. The massive moth charger. I don't even remember beating this guy. Ouch. One of my buttons is sticky. Why is it sticky? Gross. I don't like how the... Oh, whoa. That guy came out of nowhere. I do not like how the guys up top are, like, tracking my every move. That's horrifying. Very not cool of them to do that, actually. Cool. Oh, shoot. It landed on me. I was trying to let it fly over me and then... Oh, dang it. Oh, okay. Okay, I beat it. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. How are you today, Nate? Oh, no. Okay. Hornet is not the hardest, but also not the easiest in the world. But she's very easy to read as a boss fight. Oh, that's not good. Oh, man. Heal up one. Don't let her attack you. Boom. Hit. Hit. Shoot. Oh, man. Got absolutely attacked. I did not lose a life. I do not even know what you're talking about. Hornet is so easy to read. Literally easiest fight in the game. Literally simple. Literally just wait for her to say Shaw. Oh, not good. Not good. My hands are so sweaty. Like, disgustingly so. I kind of want to... How many, stages is that? Shaw. Shaw. For real. Okay. No need to lose health here. This is easy enough. I could honestly use this as a chance to just be patient and, like, load up on lots and lots of, white goop. I forget what it's called. My magic powder, if you will. I could just use this boss fight as a chance to do that right off the top. That was kind of an epic move. Today, oh, I need to stop reading chat in the middle of boss fights. Ugh. You have today and tomorrow to finish assignments, and then I'll be finally back to on a 2-month holiday. Hell yeah. Oh, I need to stop reading chat. That's very exciting. 2-month holiday, hooray, huzzah. Enjoy your 2-month... I need to stop reading... I didn't even read chat. I have nobody to blame but myself for that one. I was just being a little bit silly. Okay, pal. Dive down at me. Okay, I couldn't attack you there because of that. That's fun. Great. There we go. Heard that, guys. He doesn't care what we have to say. It's true. I simply only care about my gaming. Gaming is all that matters to me. Ouch. I should not have taken that hit. Because if I can just, like, absolutely load off on this guy, which I've attempted to do off the top there, then I should be able to just rush through this. Should not be too hard. Ouch. I've not been able to spam the attack button because the button's a little bit stuck, which is kind of cringe. Kind of cringeworthy. And False Knight's easy to read too. I just need to get better. Just simply need to get good. There we go. The main trouble with this boss fight is once shit starts falling from the ceiling, like there, and then also keeping track of his hammer and whatnot, because that's not fun. But this is not an altogether too hard of a boss fight. Okay, and just stay over here, make sure nothing's falling on me, walk up, boom. Leave me alone, thank you. And you're gonna slam seismic wave me, boom, boom, boom. Perfect. There we go, perfect. Lovely. And we're still sitting at full health. Looking great, looking like a great run so far. I just have to warm back up into how to play this video game, apparently. Oh my gosh, I just hit that guy on beat. Ouch. Okay, dodge that. Perfect. Okay, I need to hit him when he comes up like that. Actually, maybe I can leave him when he starts flying and then actually hit him when he's on the ground, because it's easier to get him like that. Because when he's flying, he's kind of hard to hit. Dun, dun. And that's easy to hit. Perfect. And heal back up to full. Might as well. Can't hurt. Then we're at Hornet. And if I don't lie like last time, Hornet's very easy to read. Because she announces absolutely everything that she's gonna do. And I just need to remember what that is, since I haven't played this game in forever before today. Oh, ouch. Not good. I also need to play... Okay. So the quirky thing that I'm almost starting to recognize in my journey as a gamer is that you should always play the game like you're on your last hit point, no matter how many hit points you're at, just in case. And I don't do that, and I never have. I need to get better at doing so. Okay. And that was a prime example of how I don't do that. And that was a prime example of me beating that. Perfect. But I still... Oh? Oh? Was that the whole Pantheon? Oh, it's continuing. Okay, great. Oh, Gorb? Oh, I love this boss fight. It's so silly. Ghost Worm. Awesome. So good. Actually my favorite. Actually my favorite guy in this entire universe. Whoa. Whoa, Gorb. Chill on out there, buddy. Oh, they all make such silly noises. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I love the silly noises they make. Oh, Dung Defender. Okay, he's in this? Great. Awesome. Who all is in this Pantheon? Because this is getting a little... Well, obviously it gets harder as you go along, but this is getting a little bit significant at this point. Let my man throw poop. Okay. And then do that. And then hit you like that. Yes, Nate, I know. Very Ogworthy. Plays at night because he's an environmentally friendly android. He needs some morning. No, don't say that. I'm not an android. I wake up during the morning. And it's not even that late at night. It's 8 o'clock. That's like normal times to be awake at for a human being. Unless you're literally a grandma. Oh my god. Ow. Uh-oh. 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 Diving through the feces. Okay, there we go. And that's that fight. Okay. Great. My hands are so sweaty. So sweaty. Blech. Ooh. That was a bad start to that. I don't remember this fight at all. Oh no. Do not remember this shit in the slightest. Yeah, I didn't remember that fight in the slightest. And you know what? I am hitting the level of sweat that is currently just entirely unsustainable. So I'm gonna leave myself off there. Because I think that was enough, and I am indeed becoming Niagara Falls because of how absolutely disgusting and gross I am. Ew. Everybody give me a this guy stinks, because I absolutely do. I'm actually the smelliest guy in the world. Too much sweat will short circuit him. Indeed it will. Oh boy. Just because I'm interested, and whenever I see a drunk Minecraft stream, I just have to. And we're returning a favor to a friend that raided me long, long ago. Last time I streamed. We're gonna go raid Fairy. So please have a great time over there. And leave them with some nice words. Maybe follow them. Whatever. See ya. Enjoy people streaming drunk. Thanks for coming to stream. I really appreciate it. I'll be live next time I say I'm live. Don't expect anything from me, because you will be very disappointed. Yeah, see ya. Oh, right, I forgot that I had to, like, wait for... It's been so long since I've raided someone and streamed that I forgot that I had to, like, wait to get in the raid. Ugh. Bad streamer. Anyways, get in the raid and get out of here. Ew. Thanks for the soup. I'll be drinking that later. Yum. Delicious.